Hey, well, let me ask y'all this though. What y'all think about Mayor Bass though, man, and the cutbacks?
You
Yeah,
got to
that's
break down
crazy.
the cutbacks.
Well, from what I'm hearing, man, she's trying to cut back 16,000 jobs. You know what I'm saying? And some of them that I'm aware of are like key essential positions. I know for a fact that like sanitation is supposed to be getting cut to a
Mm,
certain extent. Certain parts of the LAPD.
mm,
I know they were talking about like ballistics and like the operators and things like that. So what they're trying to do is take for like LAPD. I know they're trying to have like armed officers
mm.
when they do the layoffs. They're going to have them off the field to do like desk job, like the citizen job, the
Mhm.
civilian jobs. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to be less people out on the streets,
Okay.
and they're going to be trying to cut like other little jobs, like so basically the ones like the animal control, things like that, the things that
Mhm.
they feel like that's not producing money, and the jobs that are producing money, they're trying to consolidate those.
Mhm.
Yeah, so over 400 civilian positions at the LAPD, they're planning on cutting back amid an $800 million budgetary shortfall.
Mhm.
Mayor Bass presented her proposal for the 2005-2026 fiscal year, outlining 1,647 layoffs and removing 1,074 vacant positions. So
I believe
all
it's
type
because a
of
lot of it too is liability claims that
Mhm.
we're
People getting sued.
yeah, there's a lot of
So,
money that we owe or we're paying out to people.
but you know what though? That's the city fault
Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you
yeah.
this for well. The people are getting injured from trips and falls from like concrete and the root of the tree lifting up. People are tripping off of that. I know for a fact that like car accidents from like city vehicles hitting people, car damages and things like that. And also too, let's just be real, like the LAPD lawsuits on that.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. They got to constantly pay out.
Chili.
It
Yeah.
sounds like LA finna turn into Gotham City because Councilman Tracy Park said officers may have to be taken off the street
Yeah.
to fill the highly technical jobs such as criminalists who handle DNA, gun, and DUI evidence. She added that the potential overtime could worsen the city's dire financial situations. So we're not looking at a budget solution, it's compounding the budget crisis. We're looking at doubling and tripling the costs.
Yep.
So this is more so like kicking the can down the road.
Yep. Or what they'll probably do is when people are working overtime or getting double time, they probably won't pay them for that, and they'll probably like, okay,
Straight time.
yeah, straight time,
Mm.
straight time,
That's
and or
ugly.
put it in the bank, and then once we finally get the relief, then we'll break y'all off later on down the line.
More than half of their LA's animal shelter is going to be cut.
Mhm.
I just seen like over 100 fast food joints is set to be closing down.
UPS is laying off.
UPS
Yep,
laying off
Yep.
loads of jobs due to the tariff war.
Tariff war, and then what's funny? I don't know if you heard, she was trying to put it on like the Palisades fire as if that was a part of the reason why the budget is like this, which I feel like is BS because at the end of the day, if we couldn't afford to pay out the city employees, why are we volunteering to host the World Cup, the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? Then the Olympics.
That's
gonna
revenue.
bring
That's
revenue.
loads
It's gonna
and
be
loads and
revenue.
loads of money, which is why you're starting to see a lot of these RICOs because they're trying to clean up the streets
Mhm.
so people feel safe to come out here during that time because anything about the streets, All-Star Weekend, that's like a free-for-all. Like niggas is
Exactly.
trying to get every chain, everything. So they looking at that going, nah, we can't have that. We finna lock all you niggas up. We finna get rid of all the homeless. We finna clean LA up because it's a lot of money that's finna come with these Olympics.
They're saying the deficit is a result of overspending, liability payouts, labor contracts, and lower than anticipated tax revenues. Cities like ours are going through challenging economic times across the nation. Turmoil and uncertainty from Washington and a slowing economy are causing lower revenue projections to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars. The city's business tax and sales tax have slowed. 35% of the city's revenue slowed. 35% of the city's revenue comes from property taxes. The general fund revenue is at $8 billion, but it was projected to be at $8.14 billion. So we're below on that. In the past, Los Angeles averaged $100 million per year in liability payouts.
Yeah.
However,
Jesus.
this fiscal year, the city liability payouts were $300 million, according to City Administrative Officer Matt Zasbo. Labor contracts increased by $259 million. Liability settlements have tripled from backed up lawsuits during the pandemic and uncapped damages, Bass said, combined with personnel costs and, of course, the fires and rebuilding. Altogether, Los Angeles, we have a very difficult budget to balance.
Yeah, and don't forget the homelessness as well,
Crisis.
which is a money pit, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. If they eliminate the homelessness in LA, you're eliminating jobs. You got jobs like LSD, or known as clean streets, that will clean out the homeless encampments. So though it can look clean for a minute, then the homeless will go right back there. If you eliminate and create housing for the homeless, that eliminate jobs right there. So it's gonna be a money pit with that. Go ahead.
No, speaking on homelessness, it says, with a recent decision to move funding away from the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority at both the city and county level, Bass and the city council may also consider adjusting their approach to resolve the homelessness crisis. The County Board of Supervisors advanced a proposal to create its own department to manage regional homeless services, effectively defunding LAHSA, a joint city-county agency criticized for inefficiency, waste, and lack of transparency. LAHSA officials said the agency grew rapidly in recent years and has taken steps to address those issues. The new county agency is expected to be in place by January 1st, with all funding pulled from LAHSA and transferred to the new department by July 1st, 2026. So a lot of them homeless, and if you really even think about it, all that money that was going to homelessness, and you go on an encampment and you can't even leave your backpack right there. Somebody will rob you, steal, stab you, all type of shit. They barely getting meals, dirty ass beds, bed bugs. The money was not even going to them when you think about it. So a lot of it, being laundered.
Yeah, because a lot of them, if you go talk to them, because a lot of people make content interviewing the homeless,
They
a lot of
live in
them
that motherfucker.
voluntarily want to be homeless. A lot of the people are like, stop trying to help me. I'm choosing to live here. They calling us fools. Oh, y'all paying rent. These niggas is stealing electricity and all kind of shit. Like, I remember over
Written
here
out an RV
by the 91 freeway, they had a whole setup on the side of the freeway where they had ran, I don't know how many extension plugs, and they found a way to hack the electricity. These niggas had a fucking jacuzzi, and that, bro, these niggas built some shit. They had big ass TVs, ACs. They wind up tearing the shit down because it's like, y'all over here getting free energy, but for a minute they was living for free, and they wind up moving closer towards the side of the freeway. Because I used to when I used to go to I used to ride my bike to work and shit for cardio. So when I would ride down,
super fit nigga, this nigga crazy.
Oh God, fool! I used to get like 20 miles in a day, damn near. So I would be riding down the bike path on the side of the riverbed, and you'll see all the homeless people just chilling right there. They be trying to move them every now and then because they try to stay closer to the porch to break in and steal the copper to sell it and shit like that.
Stealing copper is crazy.
I bullshit you not. I seen a bum park his fucking car on the side of the thing, Uber eat a meal. The nigga pulled up with a bitch though, a little baddie, a little joint, bro. It was a little joint, young nigga. He pulled up on the side of the riverbed, nigga. She hop out, bitch had ass and everything. I was like, I'm watching them and shit. Like 15 minutes later, the Uber Eat pull up. Bitch get the meal. I'm like, cut this nigga. What the
living
fuck?
life. He think
This nigga, these niggas, cuz, cheating the system, cuz. He done cracked the code. This is crazy.
got a baddie pull up to the RV.
A baddie pulled up to the little RV. If you driving down, what is that, Anaheim, right off the 710, you'll see them parked on the side.
Yep.
That's like on,
And
over there by like Hill Street on 30th and shit over there. It's like
Hill Street, and if you go right there on LA, if you get off on like the 110 freeway, get off on Gage, like right there off of Flower or on Flower or Grand.
Yeah.
It's a gang of RVs with a gang of homelessness. But also too, with that program you were saying, it was supposed to help too, like after so many buildings, so many like condos or like big ass like a apartment complex, they got to have a certain amount of low income or base.
Moved into there?
Yeah, like people that make like a certain amount of money based off your income for that as well. And so that right there affects some of the middle class people that can't afford to pay taxes and things like that. Because if you got people trying to move out of LA because it's so expensive, where are they going?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also, every time you look up, they talking about we ain't got no money. We're paying taxes on everything. We're paying taxes on fuel. You know what I'm saying? It's like every time we looking up, we're paying taxes for something. So that's what I'm saying. It got to be some type of money laundry because at the end of the day, fam, everything is taxed here. Everything is taxed.
I thought she was supposed to be getting up out of there.
I mean, she's doing a podcast run now, trying to win the people over. I seen her and Back on Fig was doing some type of collaboration. So that's what I was trying to get some info from T-Rail about. Like, well, what is the basis of her wanting to get on the pod? Because, you know, everybody's trying to go through podcasts now to push their narratives off because the mainstream media isn't working. So she's been under fire for a long time with the city of LA. So now it's looking like she's trying to get a popular platform
Yeah.
and trying to
Yeah.
appeal more
Kinda like
to
the
the
inner
youth,
city, yeah.
like the inner city. And that's why I'm just looking like,
I'm not really feeling the way
yeah,
she's
what you
handling
on?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, what you really on for real?
This shit
Because
is on fire over here.
we live out here. It's fucked up, nigga.
No,
You get off
literally.
Hollywood Boulevard, you got meth addicts and tents.
It's crazy because you get off the freeway and it just smell like weed for miles. Like to me, that's crazy because it
You
used to
talking
be
about
like
the weed?
that.
I'm talking about you get off on certain exit. It smell like piss.
Piss.
that's-
You
Yeah,
get what I'm
straight
saying?
piss.
It smell like straight piss. Like the fuck?
Walking
Like
Dead.
man, real talk, bro. Real talk.
Anywhere you go clubbing downtown LA, it's straight piss.
Yeah. Facts.
You
Niggas
walking
paying
past it.
$3,000 for a loft and
Yeah,
niggas
man.
throwing shit out their window. That shit crazy. Niggas knocking on your window and shit.
Yeah, LA, y'all got to get it together, cuz. Don't just get it together for the Olympics. Let's keep it together.
Facts.
We ain't falling for the okie doke no more. Y'all got to get this shit together. Stop waiting until your term is up and then you want to run for another term and all of a sudden you're doing all this amazing shit that you should have been doing the whole fucking time. Get it together, man.